Hey y'all, welcome to the Throttle podcast. I'm your host, Will Earnest, here today with my co-host, Evan Sager.
Hello, y'all.
It's been a sad week with the passing of Greg Biffle and his young family and the others on that plane after that horrible plane crash in Statesville, North Carolina. And it's even more emotional today because today would have been Greg Biffle's 56th birthday. So may Biffle and his family and all those on that plane rest in peace.
Yeah, so from what we understand from NTSB, around 10:10 local time in Statesville, North Carolina.
AM.
You know what I meant. But they take off and they start getting up in altitude. They make immediate right hand took back to the airport, and some shocking evidence is I'm not sure if it's the wife that sent a text or one of the kids, but they sent a text to their grandma.
Yeah, it was Biffle's wife.
Yeah, and so they sent a text of we're having issues or something. I can't remember exactly what they said. It was some kind of issue. So we're heading back to the airport, and they were flying into some not great weather. I mean, it's not horrible for flying, but they were flying to like overcast, dreary skies.
It was dreary, overcast, and a little bit of drizzle, but we don't know if that was a.
They were heading down to Sarasota, Florida, to see Clears McFarland for a YouTube video. From my understanding, is like a $10,000 gift exchange with each other.
Yeah.
He was trying to do this for so long, and Biffle agreed to it. So they were gonna head down there and do that video, and
even when that gift exchange happened, Cletus pulled out 16.
Yeah.
And then of course we had the Christmas tree drags event at Bradenton Motorsports Park that weekend. So.
Yeah, so they were just gonna go down there, spend some family time with Cletus. I mean, they grew up fondly each other. They made plenty of YouTube videos together. They're really good friends with each other, and unfortunately, he was the first person to officially announce that he passed away in the plane crash. We were all hoping it wasn't, but based on the facts we knew at the time before it got announced officially, it was that it was under Greg Biffle's LLC, and it would have been his plane. So we were all fearing the worst, and unfortunately, the worst came to fruition, and he sadly passed away in North Carolina that morning. So some real sad stuff to start off the episode today, but
yeah, only 5 days before his birthday, and then
Christmas.
A week before Christmas.
Yeah, so unfortunate timing, and just such sad news. And props to Fox on the NFL coverage of the week. They put out a memoriam for him on the TV broadcast for him, and then obviously Donald Trump, he officially announces sends his condolences out to the family and everyone in the NASCAR world. Just some sad stuff.
Yeah. Getting into some other news now, some more lighthearted news. Some would say exciting news, depending on who you are, especially in the F1 world. There's a new F1 car that's going to come out in the 2026 season. There's lots of changes to it after that great three-way championship battle to close out 2025. The car has been made significantly lighter with shorter wheelbases, and like they got rid of the arches over the front tires, all just trying to reduce drag, make the car go faster. Plus, they made adjustments to both the front and rear wings, which those adjustments can be made every single lap, which reduces even more drag, which increases top speed and essentially gets rid of DRS. And the power units have been changed to where they're about 50-50 between petrol and electric. And also next year, F1 for the first time, they have advanced sustainable fuels. So it attracts existing manufacturers like Ferrari and Mercedes. And it even has sparked interest in returning supplier Honda as well. And even just in the form of like making the cars themselves, you know, Cadillac's throwing their hat into the ring now. They're going to unveil their first livery. Like, I think it's on Super Bowl Sunday with a commercial. So
I'm really interested to see what their track pack is going to look like this year. I'm excited for Cadillac. I mean, it's going to be nice to have a new motor and just not new motorsport, but new company in the sport.
Yeah. I mean, we got, 2 American teams now?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's the same way with Dodge coming back to NASCAR with the Truck Series. So, I mean, it's going to be kind of nice to see some new faces and familiar faces with F1 and NASCAR.
Yeah. I think it's also interesting, too, because IndyCar is in definitely a different situation because we don't know. It's Chevy and Honda, and that's it, and we don't know if either of them are going to stay.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it just really depends.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're not changing anything. They're just keeping it the same.
IndyCar to me is in the best position TV-wise for sure with Fox, but
they just haven't changed anything. I mean, with NASCAR, like the new generation cars. I mean, same with F1 changing and all.
This is basically the next gen F1 car, if you will.
Getting rid of DRS, which is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big Formula One racer or watcher, but I mean, I've watched a few races, and DRS definitely is an advantage.
And I mean, you can adjust the wings to reduce drag and stuff. You can do that every lap now.
Yeah,
so.
which is gonna be nice to some of this, not smaller market teams, but just help level out the playing field.
Yeah.
Not just have pure domination from one or a couple drivers every year.
And McLaren. But.
You know what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, IHRA has bought up some more tracks to make them member tracks for the 2026 season, including a couple local tracks to us, Cordova Dragway and Eddyville Raceway Park, which is probably an hour and a half from here. I think it's down in Oskaloosa, if I remember.
Yes, it is, yes.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. I mean,
I don't think it'll be really different.
True.
I mean, it's Cordova. I think will stay the same. They might add some more seating, if anything. It might be maybe update it in general. And it's getting pretty old and some of the stuff there. I mean, so it might be nice to get some more money to Cordova and help them expand a little bit more.
I mean, Cordova's not a bad place, but I mean,
it definitely needs some upgrades.
It needs some upgrades for sure.
I mean, Eddyville, I've never been there personally.
Yeah.
So I can't really speak on what it needs per se. So
I would think it's in a similar.
Yeah, similar state. Considering if they bought it at the same time.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just it could use
not
some
great.
upgrades. I mean, IHRA. I don't want to say they've come out of nowhere, but I mean. I think it was basically midway through last year when they got revived and bought up, and I mean, they're definitely making a run at NHRA. I mean, they straight up bought Maple Grove.
Yeah, from them. So,
which I mean, it was whoa, they bought Maple Grove. But what's interesting is they made that offer to NHRA, you can still use it, and NHRA turned it down. So
they just wanted to control it on their own. They didn't want any outside influence.
True, but I don't know. I don't want to go as far as to say, there's going to be a split, but,
there might be. No.
There might be. I mean, and,
think of IMS. I mean, when they started buying all the tracks up.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
NHRA is already going to look a lot different next year because, I mean,
all the
Proc has curb stomped the field with JFR winning the last 2 funny car championships, and I think he won 16 funny car events in 2 years, I believe.
Yeah.
And now he's not there anymore, and we still don't know where he's going to end up. He could just be a part of his own team, or he could race a second car for Bob Tasca, but we don't know where he's going. And then of course you have, especially in top fuel, with Brittany leaving and Josh Hart taking over Brittany's ride, then Josh Hart's team getting sold to Elite Motorsports, who's fielding Tony Stewart, who comes over from his own team because Leah Pruitt's coming back to Tony Stewart's team after they started their own family. Right. So
it's weird. NHRA is a very weird, silly season. I'm interested to see how NASCAR silly season is. I'm still waiting on this damn playoff format.
Yeah. What are we gonna do about this playoff format? It's I mean, it's definitely been unfortunate with these events that have occurred over the offseason. This has got to be one of the worst off seasons that I can remember in my recent mind, with the lawsuit. I mean, it got settled. It doesn't matter. That lawsuit is ugly.
Yeah.
The fact that it even made it to trial and lasted 9 days and made national headlines all over the place is ugly.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
And then, unfortunately, the passing of Michael Annett.
Yes, Michael Annett and
Greg Biffle.
Now Biffle. And
speaking of Annett, though, I want to touch on this real quick. He did have his celebration of life today, so I think it was fitting that it happened on Greg Biffle's birthday. I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but I know they were good friends in the garage during that 2015, 2016 season.
Annette passed away like 2 weeks before Biffle.
Yeah, he passed.
We didn't know that.
Yeah. He passed on the December 2nd of this year.
Or it was early December.
Yeah,
so,
December 2nd.
It's been a rough, bad off season, and
it's been a rough month.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're almost halfway through the off season, anyways, with how short it is. But it's been a rough start to the off season, and we still have to figure out what's the system going to be. Are we going to see playoff changes, or is NASCAR going to continue to disappoint us again and again and again?
They might try to use this lawsuit as like, oh, sorry, we didn't have enough time with
Exactly. Like, I feel like there's probably other situations where they've kind of used a similar excuse, like with, well, I don't know. There's probably some examples of that. But, like, I don't know. Sure, NHRA is kind of getting in hot water with IHRA, and IndyCar is questionable with their engine manufacturers, but it's like NHRA and IndyCar, and even a little bit of IHRA, they're on the rise, and they might. I mean, NHRA, sure, it was an NFL lead-in,
right?
For the Texas Fall Nationals, and it was on Fox, and NASCAR was on cable, but NHRA outdid NASCAR, and it was the best and most watched motorsport of the weekend. That's still an issue. That's still an issue if you're a NASCAR executive. So it's like, how do they fix that?
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you what would be it's obviously not an easy fix, and we obviously can't change it because the TV deal runs till 2031, but why do we have so many cable races?
Exactly.
It's a joke.
Because not everyone has cable. And
joke.
Most general NASCAR fans just flip on the TV like, oh yeah, the race is on Fox or NBC for
Exactly. Example. That's why it was so much, that's why NASCAR was so, that was a big reason why NASCAR was so popular in the early 2000s.
Exactly.
It's on Fox.
Free to watch.
NBC. Like, yeah.
Especially,
I think there was only, I can't remember if it was like 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. There was a stat that I saw, and it was like, there was only 4 races with X amount or more million viewers that tuned in. And it was the 4 races on Fox that were on main Fox, which was the first 3 races of the year, the Daytona 500, Atlanta, and COTA, and then Spring Talladega. Right. That is it. Every other race was under, like, I think it was 4 million viewers.
Yeah, because
that is a joke.
Yeah, I mean, NASCAR, we got to figure out this next TV deal. I know they should probably. I don't think they can back out of the deal like this.
This is like I think it's like a $7 billion TV deal.
Yeah.
TV deal. So like.
Yeah, it's a lot.
If it needs to be like main Fox, main NBC, fucking CW. I don't know. Prime. I like the 5-race stretch of Prime. I will say that it's something different. And I would rather have it be a 10-race stretch of Prime. I'm sorry, TNT. I would rather have it be a 10-race stretch of Prime.
Yeah, I don't get the TNT stuff. I mean, it's literally NBC. It's literally all
exactly. It's practically NBC's old lineup.
It's literally NBCSN. If you know, you know.
And they were trying to bring back. Like, I heard they relaunched NBCSN, but they're not having NASCAR on it, and they're still having it on USA.
Yeah,
why?
I don't get
why. Like, at least with NBCSN, it's like, okay, like I know it's on NBCSN.
Right.
Like,
now you gotta figure
USA.
Now you figure it's on USA or TNT.
What is USA Network? Like, what do you think of USA Network as a casual fan?
I think of Law and Order.
I think of like Law and Order, or like almost like some patriotic stuff in a way. I mean, yeah,
or just movies in general.
Like, exactly, yeah. Like, I don't think of.
Oh yeah, let's go watch a NASCAR race on
I don't
USA
think of
Network.
NASCAR race. Like, how many people can you pull off the street that even know what NASCAR is?
Exactly.
Like, hello? Like, I mean, sure, I guess you could say the same thing for IndyCar and NHRA, but like,
just think of any motorsport, though. To be honest,
yeah,
MotoGP.
It's an issue with all motorsports. Yeah. It's like we used to have so much mainstream. I mean, NASCAR in the early 2000s was only second to the NFL. it outdid everything else. At times, it beat the NFL.
Yeah.
And look at how far we've fallen. Like, at times, we're not even the most popular American motorsport. You know, whether we get beat by F1 or IndyCar or NHRA or something. And I mean, if NASCAR doesn't do anything, then the problem's just going to get worse. I mean, IndyCar had some of its best viewership it's ever had with every race on Fox. It had its best Indy 500 TV numbers since, I believe, 2008. Literally in my lifetime. Like, it's a problem.
It is.
It needs to be fixed, please. Like, we want all American motorsports to thrive, but, like, they're all just kind of killing each other. Or at least NASCAR is.
Yeah, they're just kind of
I mean,
taking each other out.
Yeah. Especially NASCAR. I mean, like, if you're going to want to cater to the fans, or at least make the fans a little bit happier, then, like, come up with something. Like, work with us with a solution. Like, they're just... I mean, it's been unfortunate timing with all these events of the offseason, but to NASCAR executives, that's just like a, you know, oh, you know, everybody's going to forget about the playoff changes that we said we're going to do, and then, like, it's going to get to, like, you know, I mean, we just had the tragic passing of Biffle, and that's like, now it's Christmas, then it's New Year's, and then guess what? Chili Bowl. And then before you know it, it's
Clash.
late January, Clash. Oh, sorry, we didn't have enough time. Then everybody's pissed off.
And I don't know if they would want that.
Like, I don't know.
Considering the fan bases are already...
I mean, put it to you this way: the fact that Dale Earnhardt had to make a joke reel saying that he was stepping away from content, just because, like, that should tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I saw it and I thought it was real, and I'm like, damn, alright. Did I get fooled? Yeah, but I mean, he shouldn't have to make that. He shouldn't have to make, like, that's how far we've fallen at this point. Are we gonna get back to the early 2000s? No, we're not. But we could be, you know, if we play our cards right, in a few years we could be, you know, back in, you know, 2014.
Right.
Like, we can make improvements, but NASCAR executives don't want to do that. And the market share, or I guess NASCAR's market share, if you will, is just getting eaten away with IndyCar putting up great numbers. And mind you, that was when Alex Palou absolutely curb stomped everybody. He won 8 of the 17 races. Honestly, should have won like 10. He should have won probably like 10 of those races. And, I mean, he clinched the championship with like 2 races early. And yet people still viewed it because it was on main Fox. And we knew it was on main Fox. And I don't know how long that TV deal is, but I mean, it's only going to get better for IndyCar. I'm telling you right now, it's only going to get better for them. But it's just, it's an ugly deal. And, like, if we want American motorsports to survive, it needs to be changed. I mean, the lawsuit was already bad enough.
Right.
And now it's just getting worse because we don't even know what the point system is going to be next year. I mean, when's the last time we heard of Denny Hamlin? Like, I mean, yeah, he still has a podcast, but, like, I mean, you know when Edwards stepped away, that was in January.
Right.
Hamlin could still very well do the same thing.
No.
I mean, I don't even want it to happen, and I don't particularly like Denny Hamlin, but I still respect him.
Not particularly. You don't like him.
Okay, and just whatever. I mean, I don't like Kyle Busch and I don't like Joey Logano, but I still respect them because they're damn good race car drivers.
And not the Joey Logano part.
Just
most of his wins in the next gen era have been lucky.
Okay, yes, but if you look at Logano's career as a whole,
I mean, yes, don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
I'll give you that, but his next gen era stats have been really skewed.
I mean, Kyle Busch's next gen stats have been skewed.
But you also think Kyle Busch is old, getting really old now, though, too.
Hamlin is the oldest driver in the Cup Series full time. He is 44 years old.
You got to think of who he races for. RCR.
Yeah.
RCR.
And Kyle Busch, honestly, should have stayed at JGR, but, you know.
I think it didn't help that M&M's and Mars left as a company.
I mean, yeah, but JGR still could have.
They would have sponsored. They would find sponsorship.
They would have found sponsorship. Instead, they showed Kyle Busch the door and put Ty Gibbs in, and look what that's produced us.
The only reason why Ty Gibbs has a rides for one is his grandfather, number 2, sponsorship from Monster.
Yeah. I mean, Ty Gibbs is the longest tenured driver at JGR without a win. He broke that record by J.J. Elliott, and JGR had no problem showing him the door.
Yeah, well, you also got to think of just family ties in general.
I mean, yeah, but Ty Gibbs has won an in-season challenge. That's all he's won.
Yeah, over Ty Dillon of people.
Hey, we all remember that run.
We
Hey,
do.
the difference is Ty Dillon was in colleague equipment.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Ty Dillon should have won.
Ty Dillon should have won, but he got caught up in that. It was like a weird pileup, but yet it still didn't bring out a caution. I was at Indy, so trust me, I know.
Yeah, I think it was that stack up. If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
it
was
was
that stack up on the front stretch that didn't bring out a caution.
Yeah, it was off the restart. I remember
It was
that.
weird, but I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of issues
Yes.
that need fixed. Please, NASCAR,
Listen.
if you're listening, please fix issues. But yeah, it's an ugly deal. In other news, I mean, I guess it's still kind of NASCAR related. Connor Zilic is making another Rolex 24 crack at it, this time with Action Express Racing in the 31 in the big top tier GTP class, looking for a overall Rolex 24 win. If you remember, like way back in January this year at the Rolex 24, he got a class win in, the Rolex 24, and then 2 months later he got a class win at the 12 Hours of Sebring.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
He's a good endurance driver. I'll give him that.
yeah. So we'll see what he can do there. And then, last but not least, Jimmy Johnson is coming back for the 2026 Daytona 500 once again in the 84 for Legacy Motor Club. So now we know that Jimmy's at least running Daytona 500 and then San Diego, which it's hometown. So yeah.
First time they've raced in Southern California in 5 years. Well, besides the Clash.
The Clash ended in 24, and then the Auto Club ended in 23.
It was 23?
23.
I forgot they did
23 Kyle Busch.
I forgot they did have next gen races there. I don't know why they stopped in 2020.
Yeah. Well, I remember 2020. Those were Alex Bowman winning.
Yeah, it was the Alex Bowman because they also ran William Byron ran that Kobe Bryant tribute car.
And then I don't think they ran in 21. And then
yeah, they didn't because of COVID restrictions for California.
Yeah, and then 22 was Larson, and then 23 was Kyle Busch, and then Oh yeah, while we're on the last little tangent here for NASCAR with issues. What are we doing with Auto Club?
Yeah, what happened to that short
What happened to that? What happened to that short track? Like you took out 2 Mile Auto Club with that perfectly worn surface with the next gen car, and it was so wide, and yet you're like, we're gonna build a short track. No, you're not. The only thing short that you're gonna do is make all the property all short because you're gonna sell all the property around it and build houses or something, or like industrial buildings. And then guess what? The people are gonna say, oh, we're complaining about this noise, when first of all, you live next to a racetrack. Second of all, the racetrack was already there before you existed. Like, hello? I mean, this is why Iowa passed a law that stated, like, and I heard that Cletus was trying to get to do the same thing for Florida. Like, if a racetrack or a drag strip is there and you move next to it, like, you have to sign a clause stating you are next to a racetrack. You cannot complain. Yeah. Oh, man. This episode has turned into almost a rant, but like
turned to a rant against NASCAR.
There's a lot of issues. And until they're fixed, we're going to keep complaining about it. I wouldn't be surprised if we complain about it next week. We'll find out. But yeah. Also, I'm curious, I'm wondering if Truex is going to emerge from his hunting stand and run the 500.
Pull a Aaron Rodgers.
Pull a Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. He comes right off the couch, throws 3 touchdowns,
Yeah.
Some slight for Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. I don't know.
Shout out to the Colts collapse, though.
Oh, yeah. 7-1 and 8-2, and now you're 8-7.
Yeah. Last team to beat was my Falcons, so I can't say much.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Falcons. Like, most of our games have been one-score games. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I just kind of wish, like, if I didn't live in Iowa, I wish I lived in Indiana just because of all the motorsports. And,
yeah.
Man.
Also, screw Raheem Morris. You need fired. Sorry, I had to get off my chest. Anywho.
Come on. It's Atlanta. You guys always go 7-10.
Okay.
I'm used to it. I'm not married to it, but, like, I'm going to marry Haley, so, like, I kind of am. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, we'll see if she ends up being the future co-host. Future co-host.
Future co-host.
Co-co. Oh, all right. So you're gonna be my co-host, but like call in every episode. Is that how that's gonna work?
I'm gonna be like, put me on FaceTime. I'm gonna put me next to the speaker. It probably work.
Yeah, it probably would work. Welcome to the Throttle Floor Podcast with my co-host Evan Sager and my girlfriend / fiance / wife Haley.
Yeah, I'm visiting y'all from Hawaii. Calling in from Hawaii. Aloha.
You're struggling there.
I didn't think about the word. I'm tired. It's been a long day at work.
Aloha.
Hang 10, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm on my surfboard right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's all we got for this week's episode of the Throttle Floor Podcast. Aloha to anybody listening to Hawaii, and aloha to this week's episode, because aloha means hello and goodbye for people that don't know. Yeah, but that's all we got for this week's episode of the Throttle Floor Podcast. Make sure you tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Check out Chillo Photography on Throttle Floor Podcast, Instagrams, and the TikToks. I do have those working, if you don't know. But yeah, that's all we got for this week's episode. One more time, rest in peace to Greg Biffle,
and Michael
his wife, his young family, the others on that plane, and Michael Nett, and just everybody that we've lost this year. This year's been bad.
Yeah.
This year's been really bad.
One last thing, though. Also, shout out to my happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot.
It's my father's birthday today.
It's Evan's dad's
46 today.
46.
And I think that's all we got for this episode. We'll see y'all next week. Have a good night, y'all.